Alright, so you've got amazing reviews and you're super proud of what you have built. But somehow, it keeps on getting overlooked by your visitors as if they're just sitting there lonely and collecting digital dust. Well, not anymore. With the Review Testimonial Carousel from W Design Kit, you can turn all those powerful testimonials into a sleek, attention-grabbing showcase. So, whether it's text, photograph or videos, this widget will let you display them in a smooth and interactive carousel, making sure they get the spotlight they deserve. Now, let's dive in and check out how to set this widget up onto a WordPress site. Okay, so the widget we will be using here is offered by W Design Kit. Speaking in terms of figures, it includes over 2000 pre-designed templates and 100 plus pre-built widgets for Elementor, Gutenberg and Bricks, along with a cloud workspace and much more. We will discuss about more of its features in detail soon, so make sure you watch this video till the very end. Now, let's start with the tutorial. Make sure you have installed Elementor, and we will also need W Design Kit, so come up here and click Add New Plugin. Then search for it. And here it is, W Design Kit. Simply click on Install Now. Then Activate. Moving ahead to Appearance. And here, as you can notice, I'm using Nexter theme. However, feel free to use any other theme as per your preference. Now, in order to use this plugin, we will need to make an account with W Design Kit. Simply come here and click on W Design Kit. Next, up here in the header section, click on Login. At the bottom here, it's written Don't have an account. Click Sign Up. Now this web page will open up where it's visible that you can sign up with your socials, or here after you fill all the details mentioned, simply click on this button. I already have an account, so I'll simply click Sign In. And then I will click on Continue with Google. Once you're logged in, you will see this kind of interface. It's time to activate our widget, so come up here in the header section and click on Browse Widgets. Now search Review. Alright, here it is, Review Testimonial Carousel for Elementor. All we have to do now is simply move ahead, download it by clicking on this icon, and next, let's also make sure it's downloaded by going into the My Widgets section. Perfect. So, here we are inside the Elementor editor, and as you can see, I've already imported the Review Testimonial Carousel widget into the project. If you want to do the same, simply head over to the widget panel, search for Review Testimonial Carousel and drag and drop it into the workspace. Now, let me quickly select the widget from the navigator panel, and as visible on the left, here are all the customization options under the Content tab. Now, let's walk through each one of them one by one. Starting off with the content section, this is where you will add all the individual testimonials you want to display in the carousel. Currently, I've added 4 items, and if you want to add more, simply click on this plus add item button here. Now, let me open one of the items to show you how to add content. First up, we have the select image option. Here, you can upload an image that will represent the person or client giving the testimonial. It could be their photo, a logo, or any other relevant image that you think might be suitable. Next is the username and location fields, which is pretty straightforward to be honest. Just enter the reviewer's name and their location to add credibility to the testimonial. Moving on, you will find the select icon option, which lets you add an icon alongside the location. For example, you could add a pin icon or any symbol that complements the location field. That's cool. Now, here comes the iframe link option, through which you can add a video link from platforms like YouTube or Vimeo to include a video testimonial. Once added, the video will be embedded directly into this testimonial card, making it even more interactive and engaging. Next up, we have the star rating option. Here, you can rate the testimonial by selecting the number of stars, making it visually clear how satisfied the client was. You can choose between 1 to 5 stars, with 5 being the highest rating as we all know. Alright, now that we have covered some of the layout settings and explored the initial options in the content dropdown, it's time now to move ahead and add some actual content. For it, first let's head over to the item info section, which is where we will define the titles and the icons for each testimonial. Here, as you can see, there are 3 content fields, and within each one of them, there are 2 fields, namely select icon and title. In select icon, you can click here to choose an icon from the library, which will then be displayed alongside the content title right here. For now, I'm setting this icon to null, but if you want to add a visual cue, simply select any of the icon that you like and fits your testimonial theme. Now below that, you will find the title field, where you can define what the testimonial represents. For instance, I'll add the symptoms as the title for the first content section. Okay, so by setting the titles first, we're essentially creating labels for the descriptions for your information that we'll add in the next section, making the content feel more structured and clear. Alright, now in order to add the actual description beneath these titles, let's move on to the content section. And see, here we have found the fields to do so. In Content 1, I'll add a detailed description explaining the symptoms of the patient's experience. Now in Content 2, I'll describe the medical condition or diagnosis. And moving ahead to Content 3, here I will add the patient's personal feedback, sharing their experience in their own words. Done! We've added all the relevant information according to the titles we added earlier. And see, even when the carousel is incomplete, you can notice how professional our carousel is already looking. With that, our first testimonial card is complete. It's fully set up and looking all good. Now, of course, we've got a few more cards left to fill in, but since the process is exactly the same, I'll go ahead and fast forward this part for you. Now, it's time to move ahead and explore the next major option we have here, namely separator. Now this is where you can add a heading to separate the testimonials from other content on this page. By default, the text here says more videos, but you can change it to anything you like, such as what our clients say or client stories. I mean, whatever that you think will match your site's theme, simply go ahead with it. Okay. Finally, we are getting close to the end and it's time now to open the extra option sections here, which controls how many testimonial cards are displayed across different devices. So let's talk about desktop column. Currently set to 3, meaning you will add 3 testimonials side by side on larger screens. Tablet column is set to 2, ensuring only 2 testimonials appear on medium-sized screens. And talking about the mobile column in the end, as visible here, is set to 1, making sure testimonials stack vertically for better readability on smaller screens. Now, for this tutorial, I'll keep these settings on default only for a clean and responsive view across all the devices. But in case if you want to fiddle around according to the needs of your website, you now know how to do it. Saying that, once you have added all the content, customized the section titles and adjusted the layout, your review testimonial carousel is now good to go. Now, let me quickly go ahead, save the changes here and show you how the final design looks like on the website. Now, don't forget to explore other amazing features WDesign Kit offers. It provides various design assets and resources to create amazing WordPress websites in a matter of minutes. With its 2000 plus page templates, sections and kits, you can import pre-made WordPress websites. It comes with its own Power Widget Builder, using which you can convert any custom code to Elementor widget, blocks or bricks elements. And not only that, as we shared earlier, it has its own 100 plus growing collection of pre-made widgets for Elementor, Gutenberg and bricks. Using WDesign Kit Page Builder Converter, you can convert your Elementor widget to Gutenberg blocks and even bricks elements. Amazing, right? Lastly, for all the Power WordPress users who create multiple websites, WDesign Kit also comes with its cloud workspace, where you can store your created widgets and page sections on the cloud and import on any other website, as well as collaborate with your team members. To be honest, you can say me delusional, but WDesign Kit is the tool which can increase your productivity by 100%. It comes with both free and pro plan. You can check all the details from this pricing page and choose the plan which suits your need. So that was it. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Now, if you are curious and want to explore more, check out our exclusive WDesign Kit playlist that is packed with tutorials on super creative widgets like this, which will not only help you enhance your website's design, but also will give you fresh ideas to make your WordPress site stand out. Also, before you go anywhere, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel with the bell icon turned on beside it so you never miss out on the amazing videos that we keep adding to the playlist I just mentioned a bit ago every week. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep learning and stay creative.